So actually, one thing in between I will ask. I hope you don't mind. You in your LinkedIn profile you said that I am 42 years old and something like that.
Yes, yes,
Generally,
yes.
girls want to. They don't like to disclose their age, and so maybe I guess I feel that your mind is broadened up. So
Uh,
tell me something about it, and
Actually,
how do you feel you are growing or you are getting elder? Uh,
uh,
as an example, Osho also said this thing that we are celebrating our birthdays, but actually we are moving towards our death, something like that. It's a kind of philosophical thing,
uh,
but still, how do you see as you are getting older? And there are a lot of movies also made 40 plus something, people having a lot
yes,
of
yes, yes,
different
yes.
thinking and uh, because they are moving towards.
I should remove it from LinkedIn profile. I don't know where it is. I'm going to remove it now. I'm
Yeah,
going to
it's
remove my
okay, but
LinkedIn
yeah, you
from
can
there.
if you don't like. Yeah, but
Uh,
how do you see this thing as a growing age and maybe uh, nobody like it, but yeah, a lot of kids starting to call you Auntie G. What is
no, no,
the
no. A lot of kids they still hit on me. They don't understand. They don't. They cannot. See, I look very
identify?
younger to my age. They cannot identify. So that way, I I play on my. I
That's cool.
still
That's cool.
encash on my baby face.
That's
I
cool.
still
That's
encash on my
cool.
baby face. No, the thing is, age. I really I don't know what to say about this because yeah,
You
even
can
I think about oh
think
my god, so
and tell
many years
me
have just
because
passed.
I want you to think.
No, no. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to delete it from my LinkedIn profile.
No, that is also good.
Okay,
Yeah, but still,
yes,
I want you
okay.
to explain how you
Let's
feel.
encash on that.
Yeah.
I actually don't feel much about it because uh, time just flies, and age is just
Yeah.
a number. If you're fit,
Do you feel you are fit?
like I was always yes, yes, yes. I was always
Do
in
you have any
sports.
back
I always
pain
go to gym.
or wrist pain or head pain or neck pain
Uh,
or something like that?
Now I don't run. Now I don't run the way I used to run. I used to
Okay.
really run a lot before. So
Okay.
now I don't run that much or work out like that. But yeah, when you're taking care of your diet, your body, you're working out, it it goes long run. I think if you take
Mm-hmm.
care of your body, so then actually after 30,
Mm-hmm.
until 30, yes, we all are growing. After 30, it's only about your fitness. I feel.
Okay.
I mean, if you ask me, after 30, it's only about your fitness. If you maintain a good lifestyle, if you maintain your health, if you eat, sleep, exercise, so even at 40, you will be looking like 30 only. But then
Mm-hmm.
if you don't, then at 30, you will end up looking like 40, 45. Or you
Mm-hmm.
start feeling like that. Because it's all here,
And do you have a white
you know.
hair?
Oh, God. You're ripping me apart. I
because
color my hair. Huh?
because a lot of
Little bit
people
grays are coming.
a lot of people start having white hair maybe after
Yeah.
25 30 in India, and you have also observed this these days kids, small
Yes,
kids
yes.
having
Kids, yeah,
aspects.
yeah. Little grays. Little grays. I think I'm born with good genetics. Let me thank my parents and my
Hmm.
grandparents and my the ancestors for that. I'm born with very good genetics. So we all don't look
Young.
of our age in our family. Yeah, we look young and the fitness is with like my father is also very fit and I'm just like him. I maintain a very disciplined lifestyle. So I think that discipline has got
Okay.
me till here.
And if
And
you
if you
like.
don't take any much trauma and
Mhm.
stress, I think stress makes you look much older
Older.
and feel older and
And when
stress.
did you
Stress.
see death for the first time in your life or in your maybe area, or when you feel or see that in real life, and how it happens like in our city when Shabwahini is going, everybody stop and pray or something like that, and nobody is overtake that Shabwahini. So how is your experience with your and
Now,
how
are you talking about funeral?
death, yeah, funeral,
Funeral?
yeah, funeral.
Yeah, the
If
respect
you
is always
remember,
given. They
do girls go into the funeral process, and are there electric
uh,
one, or you don't know anything about it?
electric, like my mom passed away in 2018.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that's the
so
time I
sorry.
had been there. Yeah, sorry. So that's the time I had been to that place.
Okay.
So it was electric, but that's the time, and my father was very like not in a very good condition.
Okay.
You know, it was
You
so
lost life
I was
partner,
with
yeah.
him.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, because he was obviously he lost his spouse. So he was not in a
Mhm.
very he was under the shock. That the acceptance doesn't come. So he was not in a very good condition that time. He could. So I had
And
gone there. So that's the time I had gone to that place, signal place, and
what
it was
happened with
electric.
you? How emotionally or mentally you develop,
I think that's the time
or
you come to know
for
your own inner
depression a
strength.
little bit?
No
Did you accept
depression,
it?
no.
Did you accept it or not?
See, when it all happened, that time some inner strength had come because my father was just waiting for. I was not at home. I had gone out. So I just received call from my building watchman and something has happened to your mother and you all are taking her to hospital. So the moment I reached my house, I could see the ambulance coming back. I said, what happened? No, the ambulance has come back. And my father said, no, she's no more. Everything happened in like 15 minutes. It just happened in 15 minutes. So I think, so I felt like he was just waiting for me to come and he was holding strong. By the time he saw me and then later on he became, he was like
Want to
he was
cry?
fumbling. Yeah, but that cry was not come because everything happened so quickly, and then you have to call up people, and people come, and then you have to arrange for that. All these
Ceremony.
things are there, and coffee, yeah, ceremony and all. So the whole, I didn't have time to cry and all that time because so many things were happening around. My sisters are abroad, so we have to arrange for them to come and blah blah blah, all this thing happening. But afterwards, after some time, then that thing shrink in, that one person is missing and all. So yeah, the shock
So
stays
the space
and
is
loss of a
there.
parent. Yeah,
One
the loss
space
of
is
parents,
created, yeah.
that thing, that vacuum will be there. That vacuum will be there. You will. But then after that only, I became more spiritual. I would say something very spooky. In 2020, during the lockdown period, when I became spiritual, I faced a lot of paranormal activity. I see.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of paranormal activities, around me and then so that's the time I could feel my mother's presence and all
Mm-hmm.
suddenly. And that
Mm-hmm.
was like after a year it happened and afterwards. So then if you believe, you will always feel the presence and you always feel the blessings if you have faith.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So something happened and my age just reversed after that. That
Okay.
also happened.
Okay.
Something happened, some miracle, something happened. And then I got into this and I started feeling good about it. And then I just got more into Akal. It was just after that all these things happened.
Mm,
So that's it's something very strange. But yeah, this is how it happened. And
okay.
I could see her in my dreams. I could sometimes hear her voice. It's like something is guiding you towards something.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
then age was just a number. It just like I reversed, everything reversed.
yeah,
I started feeling, like a life inside me. I started feeling all this kind of feeling, something strength and the old life, whatever I
mature,
had,
kind
whatever
of.
ups
You
and
are
downs I
getting
had.
mature, kind of. You can say now
Awakened. We will call it
awaken,
awakening of a soul.
and maybe we can
Rebirth.
say rebirth, or we can say maybe uh, uh, we become. We understand that whatever born is going to die.
Yeah,
Nothing is
going
permanent.
to die. Nothing is permanent, but the soul is,
Yeah,
and that
that is
fear
permanent,
of
but yeah,
everything went away.
yeah.
Yeah. No, after that, one more thing happened, Jay. Like now it will get really serious. After that, one more thing happened. That after a year or so, during that COVID, after the COVID time, 2020 was okay. 21, my father just lot of very sick. He got a
Mm,
dengue, and before that, I used to always
okay,
think, okay, mom is gone, but dad is here. But he got dengue, and he was in ICU for the first time, in his
okay.
life, because he's very very fit.
So dengue is also
So
there.
that, yeah. And then he was in ICU, and I was just sitting in the hospital, and then I said, "Oh God, what is happening?" And now I'm alone. That whole night I couldn't blink. I was just sitting at one place, and I was. So next day, everybody just came to help me, and everybody was there. The whole hospital. It was like my angels are around me, and
Mhm.
everybody, have
Helping
just
and
okay, man, you go
yeah.
here. You see the helping hand, so much help from all strangers. That too, all strangers.
Mhm.
So then I felt no, there is some power, there is some divine, some power. So I just surrender myself, and now I'm not going to take any stress, and
Mhm.
I'm not going to think about no anxiety, nothing. See, I'm not married, so I was like, no,
Okay.
I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to think about anything. The divine is protecting me, and it's there because so many it's like suddenly the nature is helping you, the people
Mhm.
are helping you. So I'm like, no, no, I'm taken care by some high power over there.
Yeah. And
And then for a week, he was unconscious, and then he came into
come
conscious
back.
and all.
Yeah.
So everything, yeah.
Dengue
So
is
all
very
these
dangerous.
things, yes, 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 yes. And then all these things make you really. Sometimes you don't know you have it in you.
Mm. That's true.
You have that strength in yourself. Yeah, you don't know that strength is inside you, and it just comes out and it shines.
Yeah. So actually, I used to study in the RSS school, and they
Mm-hmm.
talk about lot of Swami Vivekanand and their thinking, their something like that. So I used to read their books, small books, big books. I also read
Mm-hmm.
uh, Gita Sar and something like that. So I know that it is there, uh, and they are talking also about these things, about around these things, uh, and as we know about Arjuna and Krishna Bhagwan discussion about what you are
Mm-hmm.
doing, karma, and this and that things. But I
Mm-hmm.
never face a death. So actually, first time I seen death and burning body because in our village they burn the body into the
Mm-hmm.
wood. So
Yes, 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 yes.
so I have seen for the first time in my life because of my grandfather's death, and at that time I practically realized that a alive man is gone, and nobody. We have a proud and we have a ego of our body, how we look and how our body is strengthful. In a man, body is strengthful. Maybe woman, they have uh, about beauty and this thing. But at the
Mm.
end, nobody
It will
want
just fade off.
nobody want to keep that body with them once it's dead.
Yeah, it's gone, it's
Nobody
gone.
care,
Right, yes, yes.
and
Nobody cares.
that space. Actually, we have a big family, so after maybe 6 months people start forgetting because our mind also work like that. uh, they fill up the space. He was not that much
Uh-huh.
close to me, but yeah.
Everybody forgets and everybody
And
moves on. That's the ultimate truth.
yeah, so after that
That's the ultimate.
I visited. After that I started because before that I was at that time I was also a kid, but after that whenever someone died, our parents go there, so I used to join this ceremony, and I realized that uh, this is something happening, and actually I used to join one spiritual community, so they have a practice to ensure that we whatever the emotion we have with our body. So they used to
Hmm.
send a group of kids, not kids, a group of young people, young boys like me, to the
Hmm.
hospital in the burning ward. So they,
My God.
yeah.
So that emotion comes out.
So we become strong. Basically, we have a ego of our skin, and they want
uh,
us to realize that this is the reality of our body. Whatever we are thinking about this
yeah, yeah,
universe, what is the reality? One day, someday, that will be destroyed. Any
yeah,
circumstances, so something like that. They also have one exercise that they have one beautiful sculpture of a woman, and they fill that with food, and after 10-15 days, when you go there and open that beautiful sculpture, and you start getting bad smell. So they want to say that you have attraction towards woman, but the when you open up their body, this is the reality, you know. So actually they want man and woman, they just want to realize that
it's the soul that is important.
yeah,
Your soul is more
yeah,
important, something like that.
every other things are distraction. You can
Yeah.
enjoy maybe for few times, but don't fall into the alcoholism or drugism, or for a boy is a woman,
Hmm.
and something like that, and money, power,
Stay detached.
detach,
Detached.
yeah,
Basically, that
detachment,
is what. Yes, the Gita also says that, and
yeah,
Vedanta. There is one something Ashtavakra Vedanta.
yeah,
Even that says that you have to be detached. Like Ashtavakra was Janak's father,
yeah,
King Janak, Sita's.
yeah,
Sorry, Janak's teacher, who was Sita's father. Janak was Sita's father,
yeah,
and Ashtavakra was his teacher. He was a young boy, but he had 8 deformities, so he's called Ashtavakra. So they say that how can he be your favorite disciple? He is married with 3 women and he has kids and he has a kingdom. So then he says that he's not attached. That's his duty. What is he doing? He's a
hmm,
king. He has to have queens. He has to have, he has to rule. So he has to wear those kind of clothes. But it's not, attachment is not there. And there
hmm,
is a story attached to it, which I will not say now. It's going to go very long.
yeah,
But that's what they're trying to show, maybe detachment.
hmm,
But the soul is only. See, this realization came to me also. Like earlier, I used to regret, oh, this thing has not happened in my life. Half of the time we are regretting. At
hmm,
this stage, I should have done this. At this stage, this is not happened. Why this is not happened? That is not happened. But once the realization come, okay, fine, this life. Like I learned astrology. So
hmm,
astrology, they say the kundali, what we are born with, the birth
hmm,
chart, it's our karma of our past life.
hmm,
So that is what we are born with now. And this life, we have to improve our karma or, what
yeah,
mistakes we have done. We have to rectify it. So we die with a better karma. And
version, yeah,
next birth, yeah, Kundali is good. So we will be Ambani's child and we will have grand wedding. You know what
hmm,
I'm trying to say?
yeah,
Something like that. So when that realization came after learning astrology and tarot, we all believe in soul trap. Like, we believe that death is not the end. It is just a beginning.
yeah.
अंत ही आरंभ है.
So
So
basically,
from that
you
time
have a
I stopped regretting.
in your last life, you have done good karmas. That's why you get opportunity to
Some bad also
travel.
I must have done. Some bad
Get
also I must have done. So I faced struggle also.
yeah,
Which bad भी किया होगा. So I had to face.
that kind of thing
See,
as
there
well.
is. Yeah. It's there is good, there is bad. That is what life is, no?
Yeah.
There is sugar and salt. That is what life is. Once you start accepting it, okay, there is
Hmm.
good, there is bad, and you stop complaining and regretting, you are like, when that acceptance comes in, then you're satisfied.
Hmm.
I mean, let him also decide, no, what let the Almighty also decides what they want.
Yeah, that's true. And did you?
We can do our karma, and tomorrow, like when I'm up there, I can challenge him. Why you did give me this life? Now give me this life, like
Yeah,
that. Mhm.
but
So like that.
most of the people are kind of beggar in the temples. They are
Mm.
asking, "Give me, give me."
Yeah, that's what even people come for consultation. See, I'm practicing also. No, I take consultation. So every time they say, "Oh, if I give this to God, my this will happen." I said, "He's God. He has made the whole world. You're bribing him. You're bribing God. God, I'll give you this Like somebody said, oh, I'll people, that the people treat that leaf, people के हार पहनाए गए हनुमान जी को दे देंगे. I said, he's not hungry for your people service. You have to do it from your heart, you have to, he can see through you. Yeah. It's your intention. भगवान भक्ति के भूखे है ना? Yeah. So, this is what. But yeah, people are always trying to do business with God. Yeah, business. Yeah, and then when you yeah, and when then you attach it with sacrism, like you say it's sacred, then people get scared to go there. Like okay, it's sacred. It's a sacred place. Let's not do something. Something like that. Oh yeah, I didn't know about this, but this was good. It's a part of manifestation then, and like and sacrifice and always there. Like even in Bible, you see they are sacrificing grains and all best crops. Even there the lamb and then giving that gold also. But the gold has another story to it. It's like Lakshmi ji had come down and then Vishnu ji had come down and then he didn't have money because he didn't care for Lakshmi. So Lakshmi, then he had to, then he borrowed gold from Kubera and he married her. So we are giving that thing back to Kuber. So this is a story. I love Indian mythology has a lot of stories, and Indian mythology, Greek mythology are quite similar. So, but say all the stories you make to make it interesting so that you follow it. And people just become lakir ke fakir, they just go by that, oh, this is like this, it has to be. No, it's nothing like that. Understand and try be human. Like no, nobody's being human nowadays. So, in Dharavi, I know where it is, but I have not gone inside. No, I have seen slums. I have seen slums. Obviously, you're from Mumbai and you all have seen slums. So slums everybody has seen, and I've seen in my school. There were some people who were coming from not so privileged place, so they used to stay there and all. So I've seen some. But then Dharavi and all, I've not gone, and I've not gone inside and all. There was no reason to go also, and there was no occasion. When we were in school, yeah, but not Dharavi, in Chembur only, like where I stay. When we were in school, we were part of this Rotary Club members. We had that Interact Club, Rotary Club. So we were volunteers. So they used to send school kids like me, like who were volunteers for that polio drop to go give awareness. So we used to go to every house and say, okay, send your child to for polio drops, send your child to polio. So in school, we used to do all those things. During my flying days, I used to be hardly in India. Like I used to be there for a couple of days and then go and fly again. Be there. So most of the time, you're sleeping or I'm fond of gymming. So I used to go to gym every day. I was very filmy. If anybody approaches me, I used to tell my that was one of my best friends. Okay, she was quite a brat. So she used to say, now you have to tie him Rakhi. I said, why Rakhi? I don't have Rakhi. So I would tore my hand and I've tied Rakhi to a boy in school. So all these things we used to do in school. Funny, because they always teasing and I'm like, no, he's like my brother. You can't tease me. No, he likes me. All this in school you do. And the poor guy, he started crying and all. He went, yeah. In school, we always so innocent, no? So when you are in class 3, 4, you're tying Rakhi to each other. And when you grow up little, the same boy comes and says, I love you. That's so funny. And then you're sitting together, you have partners, bench partners, and then others start teasing and all. So yeah, school was like that. College days, we had a big group, but then I was working during college days. So I think I became too practical and too money minded. I always wanted to just make money. So to be very honest, and my sister's lot because she was more girly, like a girl, and I was more like a rowdy boy, beating up everybody and all. So some, huh? No, I don't. So if anything happens, she would say like, "Oh, this happened," and then I would say, "Okay, don't touch my sister. I have a big group. I had this big group of girls and boys." So I was quite bully. I was quite bully actually. I think uh, people were scared of me. I was quite bully during my school, and I was a Sanjana fan, so you know how I was. Quite bully like that. Monjalika. Now they tease me Monjalika after I have come into occult and everybody is telling me, oh God, you have become a Monjalika. But yeah, when see, then when you grow up and all, you have the certain friend of yours. You know they are liking you, but you also just make them like they are like your yeah. Yes. And they are like, but those boys, they will just come to drop you. Okay, can I come here? Can I? Like a secretary, they'll be there, here and there, and you know in your mind that this boy likes me, so he's becoming like a secretary. Yeah. So I remember one of my friends, then suddenly one day he called me and says, "My God, you made me like your, I'm your maid servant, I'm your Kamali bai, Gamcha nahi diya." I'm like, "Oh, you're Ramu, I was doing all your work. You made me just dance on your team." I said, "Did I do that? What's wrong? You did it by your choice. I never told you to do this, do that." And I would just go and make fun of them. So yeah, I've hurt few feelings, and then something bad happens to you, then you feel like, oh, I hurt him, so this is happening to me. My karma is coming back to me. Then, oh, listen, yeah, fun thing. My first mobile phone, I will say about. Oh God, that was one story. I had collected some pocket money. Like I had done some exhibition. We used to have all those exhibitions, videocon exhibitions, where they pay you 500 rupees per day or something. So like 10 days exhibition I done, and I collected that money, and I wanted to buy that phone. So I bought one Nokia phone. My first, no, you know how that Nokia phone was where everybody used to have that. My first Nokia phone. And those days the phone used to, there was a lot of phone theft happening. There was a lot of phone theft happening. So I spoke to my friend. I was like, yeah, my new phone. I'm talking to you from my phone and blah blah blah. And I kept it in my pocket. And I just got into a train. And by the time I got into the train, the phone was gone. So I cried. Yes. And all the phone theft used to happen back in 2002, 2003. I'm saying. So somebody just took away that phone from my purse. I should have just kept it in my bag. I think in trains and all that happens. Trains and all pickpocketers and all, and it is so crowded. So then I was crying and all, and then I went to then I cried a lot. And I came home, I was crying. And the police station, I was like, okay, now from where do you find out? Milega to batenge. I was crying. Then in that dial phone, that home phone, my friend calls up. Oh, what happened? Then we all were like speaking as if some person is dead. Oh, Kusum, it's like your baby is gone. I said, yeah, ऐसा लगता है अभी मेरा phone बजेगा, अभी रोएगा, and all. So my father, what's wrong with you? What conversation you people are making? Nobody's dead over here. You're crying as if you lost so much. Oh God, that phone. Then later on, I bought some phone from my friend only. She told me that no, not new, second hand. That was a new one which I lost in a week's time. And then my father said, nah, I'm not going to give you so much money again and again. So my friend was buying new phone. She said, okay, take my this phone for this much price. And then I used that phone. So the moment that was my first phone I lost in one one week's time. Yeah, that was a bad thing to happen. I mean, those days it was such a big thing to have a mobile phone and all. Huh? Yeah, then MMS was there. That time MMS was there, not SMS. SMS and MMS had come. The color screen, that color screen. Then yeah, smartphone came much after. Smartphone came in 2010, 11. WhatsApp and all. Because then MMS was the normal phone, and that snake ladder we used to play, and then MMS, and then so yes, it was all